Imagine building a YouTube career by exposing celebrity drama, only to end up owing nearly $4 million to one of the biggest stars in the world. Now, imagine asking the internet to help you pay it. That's exactly what's happening right now with controversial blogger Tasha K, whose legal battle with rap superstar Cardi B has turned into one of the most dramatic defamation cases in internet history. And the latest twist has the entire internet asking the same question: should the public help pay someone else's court judgment? Here's what makes this story so shocking. For years, Tasha K built a massive online platform by discussing celebrity gossip and controversial stories. Her YouTube channel grew to more than 1.3 million subscribers. The formula was simple: talk about celebrities, reveal alleged secrets, and let the internet do the rest. Views turned into ad revenue. Controversy turned into engagement. And engagement turned into money. But in 2022, everything changed. A federal jury ruled that statements Tasha K made about Cardi B were false and harmful. The jury found her liable for defamation, invasion of privacy, intentional infliction of emotional distress. The result? A staggering $3.9 million judgment in favor of Cardi B. For most people, a court judgment that large could end a career. And in many ways, it changed Tasha K's life overnight. Her appeal failed. Then in 2023, she filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, hoping to restructure her finances and find a way to repay the debt. Eventually, a repayment plan was approved in March 2025. Under that plan, Tasha K would pay roughly $20,000 per month. That's about $240,000 every year. But even with those payments, the timeline is staggering. At that rate, the full balance wouldn't be cleared until around the year 2040. Nearly 2 decades. Now the story has taken another unexpected turn. Just days before her 44th birthday, Tasha K launched a GoFundMe campaign asking the public for help. Her goal? $3.5 million. In her campaign message, she acknowledged she doesn't have that kind of money sitting in her bank account, but she believes her online community could help accelerate the repayment process. She wrote that support from her audience could help her move forward and continue creating content without constant financial pressure. But the numbers tell their own story. Within the first day, the fundraiser collected about $8,400 on GoFundMe, with additional donations coming through platforms like Cash App and Venmo. Combined, the total was close to $10,000. Against a $3.5 million goal, that's less than 0.3% of the total amount. And that's where the real debate begins. Supporters argue that creators like Tasha K build strong communities over years. If fans appreciate the content she produced, they believe helping her during a difficult moment is a show of loyalty. But critics see it very differently. They argue that asking strangers to help pay a legal judgment raises serious questions, because the money isn't going toward a random misfortune. It's going toward a court ruling that determined false statements caused harm to another person. And in this case, that person was Cardi B. During the original trial, Cardi B spoke openly about how the situation affected her mental health. She described feeling deeply depressed and emotionally overwhelmed by the allegations that spread online. The jury's financial award wasn't just about lost income. It also included punitive damages, money intended to punish harmful behavior and discourage similar actions in the future. In other words, the ruling wasn't only about correcting a mistake. It was meant to send a message that viral misinformation can have serious consequences. What makes this situation even more fascinating is the way the internet economy works. Online commentary channels often rely on controversy and viral moments to attract viewers. When audiences react emotionally, whether through shock, anger, or curiosity, videos spread faster. More views lead to more ad revenue. And sometimes, that cycle becomes the core of a creator's business model. Tasha K's content followed that exact pattern: celebrity allegations, explosive claims, and millions of viewers watching to see what would happen next. But when the information being shared turns out to be false, the consequences can be severe. Interestingly, the fundraising campaign isn't the only business move happening right now. Tasha K is also launching a Kickstarter campaign offering merchandise and perks to supporters. These include items like branded wine glasses, clothing, exclusive access experiences. She has also hinted at mentorship programs and classes connected to the campaign. In other words, the controversy itself is becoming a new chapter of content. Instead of discussing other celebrities' drama, she is now telling her own story. But while the fundraising campaign unfolds online, the legal battle hasn't completely ended. Cardi B's legal team is still asking the court to review additional financial records. These requests include details about income from YouTube, social media platforms, other business activities. The goal is to confirm whether all financial disclosures have been complete and accurate. So right now, 2 things are happening at the same time. Tasha K is publicly asking supporters for financial help, and a federal court is simultaneously examining the details of her finances. As expected, the internet has split into three different camps. One group supports Tasha K and believes creators deserve second chances. Another group believes the fundraiser is inappropriate and that court judgments should be handled privately. And then there's a third group watching quietly, simply observing how this story unfolds. Because the truth is, cases like this are becoming more common in the digital age. Online platforms give creators enormous influence. But with that influence comes responsibility. This lawsuit has become one of the most closely watched defamation battles involving online media. Not just because of the money involved, but because it raised an important question. Where is the line between commentary and harm? YouTube creators, bloggers, and online commentators now operate in a space where millions of people can hear what they say instantly. And sometimes, the consequences of those words can last much longer than the viral videos themselves. The story of Tasha K and Cardi B is more than just celebrity drama. It's a reflection of how powerful the internet has become. A single video can reach millions. A rumor can travel across the world in minutes. And the legal consequences can follow creators for years. Now the public is watching to see what happens next. Will supporters rally behind Tasha K and help her pay the debt faster? Or will the fundraiser become another controversial chapter in an already complicated story? One thing is certain. This case has already changed how many creators think about what they post online. Because in the digital age, words don't just disappear after the video ends. What do you think about this situation? Should fans help creators pay legal judgments like this? Or should creators face the consequences alone? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed deep breakdowns of celebrity news and internet controversies, subscribe for more stories like this, because the next one might be even bigger.